G'day guys, how's it going? Welcome to Man Cave Tuesday. Hope you all had a ripper 2 weeks. Righto, let's just get into it. What do you reckon of that?
That's not bad.
Yeah. And the fact that you can just put your bloody feet straight down.
Yeah. I mean, oh, comfort.
Yeah. I'm trying to convince bloody Johnny into getting one of these. Because the XT's bloody carked it. And I thought, well, bloody stick him on one. Rightio guys, so a bit of an update in the house. Boom, look at that. This is the hallway. And all the carpeting has been removed. That's what it's going to look like. As you can see, we've ripped, so Nay's done most of it. Ripped up all the flooring. This is into the lounge room. But yeah, there's a whole lot of paint stuff over it, whereas the other stuff didn't have any of the paint. There's a yellow stain which will hopefully bloody come out. And of course we've had that up, so just the normal traffic dirt on the raw boards. Look at the bloody difference, eh? But we're going to get one of those electric floor sander things, because when we did the laundry, we used just a hand bloody sander, but there's a lot to do here, so we're going to get one of those barrel bloody things. Check this out, look at this. How's that for a bloody sunflowers. So interesting, me and Nay on Sunday took the whole day off. We went down close to, what was it, Dunstan, and there's a sunflower farm. I think what they do is about an acre that they plant all sunflowers. So you rock up there, and we rocked up there. I couldn't believe how many people were there. And this is obviously all started because of the Instagram, people getting, the canola fields. You remember the farmers were getting annoyed because people were jumping in their fields and taking photos for Instagram and shit like that. So someone very business smart went, we've got all these fields, let's dedicate a acre to sunflower seeds, charge $10 an adult, and they can just go wander through there, take all the photos that they want, and cut whatever you want, and it's $4 a stem. So now you got 5, $20. And I thought, and when we rocked up, there was that many people there. I went, wow, this is absolutely brilliant. They'll be bloody raking in. And obviously it only happens for 2 months of the year when these are out in flower. But it was pretty cool, just to wander through all the stuff. So that was a good little day out for me and Nay. Righto. Hey, Bubba, I was just showing them your bloody sunflowers.
Yeah.
So what did you think of your sunflower adventure? You didn't get eaten by them.
No, sunflowers are fabulous.
Yeah, but you never used to. Well,
no, I never liked them in my own garden.
Right.
Because they're too big and creepy when they're with little flowers.
Oh, okay.
In a big field of their own, they're fabulous.
Yeah. Cool bananas. So what are we doing here?
Just potting.
Brilliant. All right, rightio guys. So now what I want to do is just an update on these battery power stations, whatever the hell you want to bloody call them. This one is the EcoFlow. The back one is the Blue Eddy. It normally lives just in behind here. This is a 75 litre King's fridge. There is 2 compartments. You can have a freezer there or a freezer here and a fridge, whatever you want. You can run them as freezers or fridges. When we did the Open Roads Rally, I just ran both of them as a fridge, put the stuff in it. It wasn't packed full or anything like that. And I thought this is going to be a bloody great thing to see how long the Blue Eddy is going to run that fridge. So what I did was, using the power cord, plugged it in, got it up to temperature, put all the gear in it. So then and that was because we left on the Friday, so I just plugged it in the morning and got it up to temperature. Then when we were ready to go, I unplugged it, plugged in the cigarette lighter thing, into the Jeep. So then the Jeep travelled for approximately 3 hours running the fridge off its cigarette lighter. Then when we got to open roads, pulled it out because the Jeep basically sat there for the whole time. We never started it up. And then plugged this with the cigarette lighter directly into the Blue Eddy. So we got there at 6:30 on Friday, and we left on the Sunday. We got back, I don't know, most probably about 5 o'clock on Sunday. And when we were coming back, I just left it in the Blue Eddy. I didn't plug it into the car because it still had heat. So I just want to show you what it's got left. If I turn this on, oh, wrong, there it is. Go there. So it's got 3 bars. You might be able to zoom in. So there's 3 bars left. So that's still over half full for running. What's that? So realistically, that was 2 days, isn't it? So all day Saturday and the Sunday equaling that. Yeah, so 48 hours, this ran that constantly. Bloody ripper. So I was really impressed with that. So the capacity, this has a 1000 watt, inverter in it. And it is, I just checked all this, but I can't hold all the bloody numbers in my head. So that is 1500 watt hours capacity. Now this little one, we took that as well, and what we did was we put that in the tent, and we just used that to charge up our phones overnight. And Nay dried her hair using that little one. That's a 1800 watt blow dryer. This only has a 600 watt inverter, and that has a 1000 watt inverter. So by rights it shouldn't be able to run this, but these new things now have some magical wizardry thing in there that enables you to run higher devices. And what it does is it will run, but it just drops everything down. It'll drop the fan down, it'll drop the heat down. So anyway, the point was that Nay could use this to dry her hair, and she mucked around with the settings. So I think she figured out she had it on 1 heat and then had the high fan because she wanted more blowing power rather than the heat. If you put the heat up, you get more heat but less the fan. You notice the fan drop down. So this one here, she's did that once when we were at Open Roads, dried her hair, and then we did a test with those fans, and she did it here, drying her hair, and it's still, that is 77% full. That's just bloody awesome. So in actual fact, we could have just had that, and she could have dried her hair using that one as well, and we still would have had power left. But it is handy to have this little one, put it into the tent or whatever. So there you go. That's just a bit of an update on those 2 things. They're still going strong. I love them. I recommend them. Didn't have to say this, but yeah, there you go. Rightio guys, I've got to let you know that Pookie has passed away. We actually had to have her put down. She is now buried in the backyard here, and we've planted a snowball tree to represent little Pooks. So little Pooks started out as pretty much like a little guinea pig. Nay was walking past a pet shop, something that you don't see these days. And Pooks was the last one, I think was the runt. She was the runt of the litter, and Nay just couldn't walk past it, and that's how she came. So in May it would have been 18 years, and I wanted to mention this because I know a lot of you guys have been watching us through all the years, and you basically saw Pooks doing her carry-ons and bloody barking and coughing and rooting her bloody pillow and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we had to take her to. It got to the point where she was basically just existing. Actually, the vet said she was one of the unlucky ones where the body just keeps on going. So she was given a sedative. She went to sleep in Nay's arms, and then they gave her the green needle, and within 5 seconds that was it. So, and then we've brought her home and buried her here. So there you go. I know a lot of you people will be asking, are you going to get another dog? At this stage, we're not ready to do that, but I'm sure in the future we will get another dog because we like having a dog. That's another reason why all the carpet got ripped up, because we were keeping it there because she was there. We didn't want her on hard floors and all that kind of stuff. So there you go. Cheers, Pooks. Yeah, we're laughing at you. What are you doing? These are goodos. I've got to bloody chop them up. She doesn't have many teeth left. Little truffle hunter, aren't you? Loves her goodos. She gets all that during the day. And then before bed she gets one of those straps, the schmackos. She gets one of those a night. Like, these are tiny little things. And sometimes it's like she's eating rocks. And they're pretty juicy too. There you go. Can I get back to working? That's it. Get you some more later. Okay? Alright. Oh, right. Am I in frame? I am in frame. Have a slurp of me coffee. Right, so I give you a heads up. So the Biker Bits podcast, the next one that's coming out, we're having a guest speaker. He's not a guest speaker, he's a guest talker. We're having a guest, our first guest on the Biker Bits podcast, and it's Brendan, which is Nerb1 on YouTube. So very excited to sit down with Brendan and have a chat with him. So it'll be Alistair, Brendan and myself sitting here. And so if you've got any questions for Brendan, go to crew.bikerbits.com.au. You'll see the podcast there. Click on that podcast page, and then you'll see there's a form at the bottom where you can specifically ask Brendan a question that you would like him to answer, as long as he's happy to answer it. Now, the other thing is too, obviously the channel got hit with scammers. We'll call them scammers. That's that typical bloody Telegram thing, saying that, or commenting saying that you've won a KTM or something like that. I had a guy saying that I mentioned about winning a KTM. It's like, holy shit, guys. If I'm going to have a KTM up for someone to win, you're going to bloody well know about it. It's not going to come out of left field and just me do a comment and say, hey, you've won a KTM. That's just straight up, that's scam. Just go delete, report it, whatever you want. Remember, my channel, if I'm commenting, it's going to have my face, that helmet logo thing, and say Biker Bits. That's it. Biker Bits, nothing else. Not Biker Bitty or Bits with a 1 or something like that. It's just Biker Bits. That way you know it's me. And I don't have Telegram. I don't have any of those the Messenger off Facebook. I don't look at that stuff in there. If you're trying to send stuff through Messenger, it's just going into the ether. I just don't get in there. It's just too much for me to handle. The only 3 things that I'm on is Facebook, and I just post stuff there. I'm not really actively on Facebook. I just keep posting stuff there because I know there are people that are on Facebook. Instagram, every now and then I just have that Instagram for posting up a photo when I like to do try and do a cool photo with a saying or something like that. But not really that active on Instagram either. YouTube is where I am active, and if you want to contact me, you leave a comment, or if you want to find something, go to the website, and don't go to shop.bikerbits, which is the shop, and do it, because Nay gets that message and then she's got to forward it to me. I've then got to get that, change out the address so I don't reply back to Nay, to the person. And on that contact page that people go to, it says if you want to contact Mark, click and it takes you to the right place. You're going? Nay's going. Oh, I should be doing the post office. Yeah, go to crew.bikerbits.com.au. There's the contact page. Boom. Easy. That's pretty much it. Righto. Oh, sorry guys, I was just thinking. So I was saying about it has my logo and Biker Bits. So that's only on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. That's the only 3 places. Because obviously on the Telegram they're having my logo and Biker Bits, because I'm not on there, so they've obviously just taken that and put it there. But that's that's what I wanted to tell you. Rightio guys, so I want to let you know that I'll have a video coming out. It's me and Alistair doing the Kara route on these 2 Himalayans. So that's the Himalayan that we're giving away. I can now start putting all the parts on it, because in my eyes I've fully proven this as a capable off-road motorcycle. This is actually Nev's from Jay Leno's Garage Australia. He lent this to us. So Alistair rode this bike, and I can tell you he was very bloody surprised. So keep an eye out for that video. Brilliant. And guys, sorry I haven't I still haven't got that video done of these bloody these awesome boots. Hopefully this week I'll have that out as well. Really impressed with them. Rightio guys, it is time to give away the 2 $100 vouchers, thankfully kindly given to us by Jay Leno's Garage Australia. So one is for a Biker Bits crewman, the other is for a Biker Bits member. If you don't know the difference, that's just stiff shit. Right, so here on my magic bit of paper, I've got the bloody winners. Here we go. So the crewman to win is Robert Tuck, and the member is David Birch. Congratulations guys. So remember, the Biker Bits member has to email me. So go to crew.bikerbits.com.au, go to the contact, say Mark, hey, you mentioned my name for the voucher, then I'll be able to send that voucher to you. The crewman, don't worry, I've got you. It'll be sent tomorrow. Brilliant. Now, remember, for the Biker Bits community, you can get 15% off if you go to their site, buy whatever you want, use Biker Bits to get 15% off. Righto. Get out of here. Rightio guys, just a quick BB news and shit. First of all, let's check out the new crew members. There they are. Awesome top blokes. Bloody ripper. Thanks heaps guys. Right, now we've got some out and about. I've got 2 out and abouts on the crew forum. Righto, this one's from Des, and it's a great day in South Gippsland. Followed the Grand Ridge Road from Allen Bank to Ballook. That'll do. Now what's he got here? The Grand Ridge Road is about 50-50 bitumen to dirt. Log trucks are the biggest obstacle during the week. Travelled through Gunya, which I assume is the area that the Gunya tents got their name from. Oh, there you go. Bloody ripper. Thanks, Des. Righto, this one's from Gardy, Tassie Central Plateau. Check that out for a bloody picture, man. That, I made a comment, I go, picture tells 1,000 words. Bloody brilliant. That's just awesome. On the old KLR 650. Good stuff, Gardy. Ripper photo. Well, there you go, guys. Righto, that's it. Out to the man cave. Well, there you go, guys. That is Man Cave Tuesday. Done and dusted for another week. Hope you all enjoyed it. Now, this whole thing was filmed on the Handycam. No special mic, so sorry about that. And I also, the questions for Brendan Nerb 1. If you're watching this at 6 o'clock on Tuesday, we're actually here filming it, so you'll be too late in getting those questions for Nerb, so don't bother doing it. Sorry about that. Righto, guys, remember, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.